Hi friend, my name is Lhey, also known as Mommy Lhey on the internet. I am so glad that you are here today to join me as I flip through my very first October daily album. If you would like to see how I did from the 1st of October until the 8th, I hope that you'll stick around and keep watching. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lhey Ralston, and I do a lot of crafting, a lot of lettering, and a lot of creative projects here on YouTube. I'm so glad that you are here to join me today. This year is my first time to try the October daily album. I've been seeing these types of album for the last couple of years. I know that there's a December daily album by Ali Edwards, and I've attempted to do that for at least twice now, but so far no good. Yes, you've heard that right. So far no good. I'm always not able to finish the album. I'm so good at the beginning. It's this artist's procrastination thing that unfortunately I bear. So I get to procrastinate a lot. I like to get excited during the beginning, and I find like different types of projects, different types of creative things to do, and then super get excited to buy stuff for it. Let me know in the comment section if I'm not alone. I do hope that I'm not alone. But anyways, I've been really having fun doing this October daily album. This is a Becky Higgins Project Life album. This is a 6x8. It is an old one. I've had this for years, and I just didn't use it. So I decided to go small this year instead of doing a 12x12 or a 9x12 or an 8.5x11 size. And I think a 6x8 is big enough to fill up with photos, and also not too big for it to feel like overwhelming. Okay, so the first page, I'm really not sure about the first page yet, so this might change, but I do have this cute cut file that I found from Cricut Design Space, and I used 3 different types of cardstock. So I just used the black cardstock and the shimmery purple cardstock on the inside, and a very hot pink cardstock. And then I used some of my digital designs. I can't remember if it is from Spooktacular or something, or Boo-tastic, I think, from last year. And then I've noticed that the black from the cover is transferring, so I might have to move this somewhere where that black will not transfer to the white things, because it already has a black smear to it. So, and this acetate is from Paperhouse Productions. I love this acetate. You will see this a lot in this album, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so this one is a cut file from Studio Calico. It just says October, and I really love it. I'm trying to find something that will have a calendar, although of course the calendar is not going to be used as a calendar itself, but just a decorative calendar here. It's nice to see, And this one, I'm going to try my hardest to remember everything that I've used, but if not, I do apologize. So this pattern paper is from Simple Stories. It is a front and back design. I really love it. And then I use some of Simple Stories as well, some of the ephemera pieces. And then I believe I do have a process video for this one, for my intention page or my why page. And so my why is because the kids are growing up so fast, time is just flying by. And then of course my flying by is flowing by. Only my brain can do that. But my husband always say, it's only you that you're gonna notice it, and you're always too hard on yourself. Don't even try to change it. So I didn't. Just leave it in there. And then some Simple Stories card as well. This is from a 12x12 paper, actually, with a cut apart 3x4s and 4x6. And I love papers like that offer cut apart stuff. So since my why is that the kids are growing up so fast, I've included my little ones. Zion was a Star Wars, and then Rain was a witch. And this one is just from a pumpkin patch, and I really love it. And this one also from the same year, from Pumpkin Patch. And then I have to print something with my oldest daughter as well. She was wearing, I think, a little Red Riding Hood before, or maybe a Frankenstein girl, I think. Okay, and so with this one, it's kind of like this one. So you see, this one was day one when we actually went to Target and picked up some from the dollar section, but I think the witch's hat was like $3, I think. But of course, I'm the only one who went inside. They stayed outside, and I said, we have to take a picture to document it that we actually went. So I said, you have to pose. So we took pictures of her outside. And then again, the same acetate. I told you, I love it. I really love it. This is the Paperhouse collection. Their Halloween stuff also is amazing, so you have to check it out. This one's from Simple Stories. And then again, the same acetate. And then I used a clear glue to create this pocket over here, because I wanted to include all my haul, my Halloween haul from scrapbook.com. I just wanted to include a picture in here, and then just a cute tag. I love little elements like that. That just makes the album very interactive. You know, you can pull some stuff and things, and, you know, read stuff. And this one has like hidden pictures. You thought it's just, you know, an ordinary thing, but something is in there. This one, it's like a spooky eye, and then one crazy bunch. So I love including stuff like that, little elements like that in my album, where it makes it more interactive. Okay, so here I made some shaker pockets. I really had fun making this pockets over here. So I believe that these are from Simple Stories, and then the sequins and buttons are I got them from scrapbook.com. That's part of my Halloween haul. I really love that. It just makes it super fun. And then this one was from the same day when we got the things from Target. So we decorated a little bit. I think we started the decoration or prepping the decoration that day. And then instead of cutting the photos, I just printed it in a 5x7, sorry, in a 5x7 size, and then just made a collage. My daughter, so look how grown up she looks in here. And then I just added this 2x2 cards. Again, this is from a 12x12 paper with the cut apart cards like that. Love that. And then over here, I think I found this very old pocket, adhesive pocket from Heidi Swapp, and it's gold, and I just thought maybe I'll have some receipts or extra photos by the end of the month that I'd like to, you know, stick in there and stuff like that. And then this one, nothing, I just wanted to decorate. And then I used some of my digital files that are available on our website, and I printed it bigger. And so I added this tool in here. It just says trick or treat, added some buttons in here. And I think the pattern paper, this one is from Simple Stories. I can't remember, from, I think, Crate Paper or maybe Pebbles. I just can't remember. I think it's from Pebbles, if I'm correct. And then, so this was part of the day one first. My daughter texted me that she will start training for her new job. So I just have some tags in there. And so what I did to create the pocket was I used some adhesive, some foam adhesive, to just kind of lift the photo up, or the journaling card, and then made sure sized these tags to fit in the middle of these so that I can include the journaling for that day. And this is the little one after we decorated. And so of course here I included some journaling as well. And then this was my son. We're officially in the sweater weather now, and so it was really nice outside, and my son was playing basketball. I went on the side and just took some shots so that I can document that day. And then here we had a parent-teacher, virtual parent-teacher, and so I had a little bit of journaling as well on the back of this tag. My husband said, "Why, looking like an old man there?" And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna cover it up. But I have the photo. All right, and so this was day two. So we completed all the decorations. So I wanted to take a photo, and day 2 was all about just my fireplace because I really love that. I made this witch legs using the Cricut. So I found this image from the Cricut design space, and then I added it in a burlap canvas. And then I did the tulle and made like a skirt for a witch. And it turned out really, really nice. I love it. And then we made some pom-poms. As you can see, it's missing those small purple pieces because Rain hasn't finished it yet. She's a stinker. And then this one was the day 2 as well. I asked Rain, okay, we need some photos for our album. So we went outside and we did just a little bit of photo shoot with Winston. And it was super cute because Winston here, this one, look at him, it says boo, and then we put that boo thing on his neck. It's just super duper cute. So again, day 2 is all about the decoration. So I just took like photos, details of what we have in the house. Found these from the dollar store. I got 3 of those little creepy hands. $1. Yeah, and we went to Michael's. It was like, we saw it. I'm like, look, bae. I was showing it to my daughter. See, aren't you glad that we bought it from the dollar store and not here from Michael's? Men. And so I left this blank because I wanted to journal about the day 2 here, but I haven't typed and printed the journaling yet. Or I might just write there my handwriting. Same things with the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I haven't done any journaling because my goal or my plan was to type and print it, but I think that's when I get behind because I tried to plan about something and then ended up not doing it or ended up procrastinating because I haven't done that step that I wanted to do first before I can move on to the next. And that's when I start procrastinating in the middle of a project. So day 3, it was nothing was happening. But I created some pillowcases with my Cricut. And so I wanted to take a picture. I took a picture for Instagram as well. And so I just wanted to take a picture and put it here in our album. And then day 4, my daughter is back home. We actually picked her up on Saturday. So if I'm not mistaken, maybe that's the 2nd. But I wanted to make a journal about that in my scrapbook. Not include it here just because it's more of a much bigger story, but who knows, I might just put it in here. And so I also made some Mexican dish that day, and I cooked the nopales, which is the cactus, and it was super yummy, but it was really hard to take out the thorns. You know, I had to watch YouTube. So I wanted to document my husband's meal. I just had fajitas and he had to have the cactus. I made it for him because he wanted that so bad. And then the next day I made some soup, and this was so yummy also. I roasted the cauliflowers, and then the soup is really creamy and yummy, and it was so perfect for that day because again, sweater weather and our trees are changing and everything's just looking so beautiful outside. I love fall. I love everything about October and November. And October is the month where the trees are just so orange, yellow, green, and red. Here, at least in Northwest Arkansas, everything's beautiful. And then the day 5, I wanted to include my new grandson from my niece. So I printed this boo thing. I think it's from our Boo-tastic digital file as well. But I thought it was nice to cover him up a little bit for his face first, and then you pick-a-boo. He is so cute. That's little Toby. He is only 3 months old and he is getting so chunky. I had to have him here in my album. He is just so darling. Okay, and then the 6th day was my daughter's last day of training. So she is having fun. She's having fun with this new job, a part-time job. She's always been wanting to work at a coffee shop, and I'm so glad it's just a drive-through coffee shop, so there's no people coming in and out and all that. she's not overly exposed, and I've seen what are their protocols for, being careful with the COVID right now and things like that, and everything was, very well in order. So I said it's okay. So she's having fun. That was her last day of training. She actually started work yesterday, so that was super fun. I used some stamps from Studio Calico, and then, gosh, I can't remember where I got these from. I think I bought it from Michael's when we were there last weekend. So I got some stickers, and then this photo, actually, I printed it on a 8.5 by 11, and then I just made sure that I sized it where Toby is inside the frame. And so what I did was I just cut in same size of cardstock and taped them together, and so that's it. And then this was fun to create. Although the gold is smudging so much, look at that. I have lotion in my hand, so it's like, of course there's smudges because it's gold foil, but it's super pretty. And I had super fun thinking about, okay, how can I make it so different? Because everybody's movie list is super darn creative. They have like this film thing, they have a TV. And so I said, okay, how can I make mine different? Because I wanted to be creative as well. And so I just thought about, okay, how about a peeking thing where, we're going to look at what that movie is. And of course I said Nightmare About Christmas. Everybody knows it's Nightmare Before Christmas. Darn it. But all right, it's okay. So I just used some clear sticker, and then that's what I did. See? Pretty fun. So we have the witches, the new witches, that's going to be Anne Hathaway, and then the old witches, of course, we love that one, Ghostbusters. We have Casper, Harry Potter, and then another Hotel Transylvania. Okay, so this was actually taken the first day of October because it was the blue moon, or the harvest moon, and it was super pretty outside. My husband and Rain and I went outside to just look at the moon and took some pictures, and I wanted to include it here. So I just got a cardstock to actually back this one up, and so that's what I used. I just printed the photo, and then I did some stamping first before I taped the photos in there. I just wanted some texture, not texture, but more of a pattern, a pattern play in here. And then these cute little ghosts, these are a digital file from Studio Calico, and this was in a, if I'm not mistaken, in a 3x4 card format, and I just fuzzy cut those little ghosts, and I thought they were so cute because it was the moon, the full moon. I just love it. All right, and then this one was the 7th. I did an online class for Michael's with Paperhouse Productions, and so I thought I had my makeup on, looking cute, feeling good about myself, and so I'm like, okay, I gotta go take a picture. And then so me and my goal friends, and then I don't know where I'm going to include the journaling here, maybe here. That's why I left this blank, because I thought, again, I'd print that journal stuff and then just tape it there. Let's cross our fingers that next week it will be all done. Okay, then this was so much fun to make. I created a shaker pocket, again, using the same acetate from Paperhouse that I really love. What I did was I stitched the bottom first, the bottom part, and then I stitched these sides up in there. And then when I had the stitches on the sides and the bottom, I put in my sequins, and then I just stitched the top. It was super easy. I mean, I just learned how to use my sewing machine like 2 months ago. And so every single time I would make a stitching project, it's like, woohoo, look at me. Because again, I am not that. I still don't know that part of being crafty. I'm still learning. Okay, so then day 8 yesterday. Day 8, my daughter's first day at work. We took some pictures outside with the little one, because she's the only one now that I can drag and say, let's go take some pictures outside. And so I used some journaling cards from Studio Calico. I thought it went really nice. And then her by the leaves, the dead leaves. I said, why can't we have those pretty leaves that I see on the movies where they're still fresh orange or purples? I'm like, Mom, let's just take a picture. It's the same. It's fall. And then my son taking Winston out. It was scary yesterday because we had to scare Winston. So we were all outside and he was just fine. He is so matted though. Gosh, our vet is super busy that it's like a month, 2 months ahead before we can get a schedule for him so that he can get cleaned up and cut. And so I'm thinking I might just have to cut his hair by myself, shave him up for winter and just get him a really warm coat. But anyway, he's an inside dog, so he'll stay warm in here. So anyways, after walking and running, I guess, we all went inside the house, and I think my daughter said, Mom, I think Winston's legs are locked, or his knee, or patella, I think it's what it's called. And so we had a fright. It was super scary. And so he was just laying in there like, oh, and so Winston was wrong. So we're all like worried about him. It's just we're crying, and that's why I said I love you so much. It's scary, but he's fine. I mean, I guess he was just enjoying all the attention, all the love. I mean, we called our vet, and they're like, well, small dogs, they tend to have arthritis, and if watch him overnight. If he doesn't improve, take him in the morning. And so we were just all worried. And then all of a sudden he just got up and started walking and running. And we're like, what is going on, Winston? So he is such a nugget, I swear. We were like all so worried. We were all crying and scared. We're like, you little naughty one. And then this was my daughter's first day of work, and so I said, please take a photo for my album, and she's like, okay, Mom, geez, Mom. So that's what happens when they're growing up. So I can only take pictures of them when it's like I'm from afar, or when I'm sneaking, and or I have to force them or bribe them for something. And then this is just a pocket for my cardstocks if ever I need something. And that's Bay, my little bunny character, that's also available on our website. But I have a problem. I don't know if I can last 31 days in this album because, look guys, it's already super chunky. I swear, I'm not sure. Because I use a lot of foam adhesive. I really love that 3D look. But I'm scared that it's not gonna last me until the 31st. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might have to change the way I'm decorating just so I can have everything in one place. I would not be happy if I would end up using 2 albums, but I don't know. But who knows? But anyways, that was it. That was her first week in my October Daily album. Let's see if it's going to stay as an October Daily or maybe October Occasionally album. So it is Friday today, and we are hoping the weather is super pretty. We don't know if we're going to go to a pumpkin patch later. I did a little bit of cleaning today, so not a lot of activity yet. So far, it's already like, what time is it? It's already 12:27, and my son is still doing virtual class. My daughter and my husband are getting an allergy shot, and my daughter is at work. So who knows what we're going to do, but it's the weekend. I hope that you did enjoy this flip through. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the comment section down below. If you didn't enjoy it, I hope you'll hit that like button. And if you enjoy contents like this, I do hope that you'll consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had fun. I sure did. And until next time, stay creative and stay happy. Bye, guys.